Hi friends, welcome to Srisai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, today we are going to discuss the following topic: integer data types in Java program. So what are integer data types? What are their sizes, range, and how to use this in a Java program? So first of all, we'll start with integer data types. So basically, integer means positive numbers, negative numbers, and zero numbers. So these things makes up integer data type. So Java supports 4 integer data types. First one is byte. So byte data type. So what is the size of byte data type? So the size goes 1 byte, which is 1 capital B, and it is equivalent to 8 bits, okay, or 8 small b. So this is what is byte data type size, and its range is -128 to +127, which is -2 power 7. Okay, so 2 power I'm taking like a cap. So 2 power 7 to +2 power 7 -1 on the positive scale. So that is the reason why we'll have only till +127, because 0 is also included in that. Okay, right? So here cap means power. So cap symbol means power. So 2 power 7 plus 2 power 7. Okay, right. The second data type is int. Okay, so int. So the range of int is, okay, so let us start with the size. So size of int, okay. Before going to int, we'll go for short. Okay, so we have one more data type before int, which is short data type. So short we have 2 bytes, which is 2b. Okay, and then so it is 16 bits or 16b, and the range goes like this: -32,768 to +32,767. So technically it goes -2 power 15 2 plus 2 power 15 -1 on the positive side. So 1 less on the positive side. So this is what is short data type. Okay, right. So the next one important point here, which we are supposed to understand, third one, int. So int is the default data type. Okay, so int is the default data type for integer values. So what is the range of int? Okay, let us start with size here. 4 bytes. Okay, which is 4 capital B, or how many bits? 4 8s are 32. 1 byte is equals to 8 bits. So it is 32 bits. So 32 small b. So bytes are represented with capital B and bits are represented with small b. So this is how the size of data type is determined in any programming language. So what is the range? So the range of int is very big. It goes like this. So let us use this range. Minus 2147 8483 648 to plus 2147 483 647. Okay, and this is equivalent to something like this: minus 2 power 31 to plus 2 power 31 minus 1 on the positive scale, 1 less on the positive scale. So here we have 648, here we have 647. So this is what is the range of integer value, which is a default data type. So what do you mean by default data type? Okay, so default data type means any integer constant. Okay, so whatever the integer constant we take in program, it is by default int data type. It is by default int data type. So for example, if I take something like 10 or 5698 or 1 2 3 4 5 6 etc., all these comes under int data type by default. So all integer constants which are used in a Java program by default comes under int data type, right? So next one, fourth one is long. Okay, so long, what is the size of long? Which is 8 bytes. It comes under 8 bytes, 8 capital B. So 8 8s are 64 bits. So 64 small b. So what is the range of long data type value? So the range goes like this. It's a big number: minus 9 223 372 036 845 775 808 to plus 9 223 372 036 854 775 807, one less on the positive side. So it is equivalent to minus 2 power 63 to plus 2 power 63 minus 1 on the positive scale. So here we have 808, here we have 1 less, 807. So this is what is all about 4 data types which are used with integers: byte, 1 byte, short, 2 bytes, int default data type 4 bytes, and long 8 bytes. So one important point is there here: for representing long data type values, we use L notation, capital L or small l notation. Example, for example, let us say that you have a phone number 98765432210. You want to store this in a program. So by default it will be considered as integer as per Java standards. So you have to set as capital L, okay, or we can also use small l in the last. So it indicates that it is a long data type value, okay. So L indicates capital L or small l indicates long data type value. So this is what is long data type notation. L notation, it is used at the end of the number, okay. So it is used at the end of the long number, right? So let us try to implement this and check with a small program. Integers, okay, integer data types example1 dot java. So program to demo integer data types, right? So take a new page, first write the comments, program to demo integer data types. So let us take the main class. So class integer data types example1. So program execution starts with public static void main string of args, right? So let us save this program in our working directory. So save it as integer data types example1 dot java, right? So let us try to take a value for each data type using 4 different variables. So we'll take byte b, okay. So b is equals to 125, okay. So we'll say here system dot out dot println b value, right? So save this program, open the command prompt, go to your working directory, compile the program. Java C integer data types example1. So compile the program, right? And then no errors, run the program. So we should get the byte value b as minus 125, okay. So let us take out of range value. So b is equals to something like 128, okay. So if we take 128, what happens? So 128 is out of range of byte, okay. So it is still up to 127. So 128 is one extra, okay, out of range value, okay. So out of range value is recycled from other side, okay. So 128 becomes minus 128. It will be recycled from negative side. So let us try to compile this, right? So here we are getting, okay, incompatible types, possible loss of data when converted from int to byte, but still we can store this big value into small value by doing type conversion, right? So convert 128 into bytes and store that in B. Now the value will be recycled. Compile this, okay, right? So save it first of all. We did not save it. Now save it and recompile. So now there should not be any error, and then run it. So it will be recycled from negative side. So plus 128 is one extra on the positive side, it will be recycled from one extra number from the negative side, minus 128. Right. So similarly, I'll store something like b is equals to, okay, I'll put a comment for this. Okay, right. Byte of minus 130. So minus 130 is two extra numbers on the negative side. So minus 128 is the last number, minus 129, minus 130. So these two extra numbers will be recycled from positive side. So plus 127 plus 126. So for this the answer should be plus 126. Okay, right. So it should be recycled from positive side. Recompile the program and run it. Plus 126. Right. So similarly, we'll work with short s. S is equals to 32,000. Okay, 765. So it is within the range accepted. Print s value. Okay, so the range goes like this: minus 32,768 to plus 32,767. So we have taken 65. It is within the range accepted without any error. Okay, right. So print s value. Save the program, compile it, run. So it is accepted for us. So let us take out of range value. S is equals to 32,768. So now we should get an error, out of range value. Okay, so incompatible types. So int value getting converted to short. So big value getting converted to short value. So there will be loss of information, but still we can store by doing type conversion. Now we'll get one extra number from the negative side. It will be recycled from negative side. Compile the program, run. Minus 32,768. So similarly, we can also take minus 32,770. So two extra numbers on the negative side. It will be recycled from two extra numbers on the positive side. So 67, 66. Last two numbers. Save it, recompile and run. So 66, 32,766 on the positive side. So similarly, we'll take int I. Okay, I is equals to, okay, so here we'll try to take one value which is within the range. So this is a range of, okay, maximum range on the positive side of integer. Right, so we'll try to save the same value. Okay, so it should be accepted for us. Print I value. Okay, right. So simply compile this and run. So positive maximum value from integer range is accepted. Last 647. Now try to give 648. So let us compile this. $648. Okay. Now this will be automatically recycled from the negative side, but here we are getting as integer number too large. Okay, because it is out of range, that's why we are getting it as error. Okay, so let us try to do typecasting for this. So let us say CLS and try to do it like this in our program here. Now this is little bit different case here. So 214,748,3648. It is a long number, so we have to put L here. So after putting L notation, we have to do type conversion. Convert that into integer. So now this long number will be converted into integer and stored in I. Print I. Save this, recompile and run. So we'll get minus negative side 648, last 3 digits. So similarly, long number, long L, okay, is equals to, okay, L is equals to, we'll take a very big number, something like 9876543210 L. And finally, let us try to print long value L. So print it as small l. This is a long value, right? So save this, compile the program and run it. So it is accepted. So without L notation, it is not accepted. So remove L from the last. Save it, recompile. We'll get an error here. Integer number too large. Reason, so this is considered to be an integer and we are storing this integer number in long variable. So that's why L notation is compulsory for long value constants. So recompile, no error, and run it. So the value will be stored. Okay. So one important point which we are supposed to understand here, any value which is out of range for byte or short or int or long, we get errors. Okay. So such values can be stored. Okay. So such values still can be stored using the concept of type casting, okay, or type conversion. Example, something like data type followed by value. So it goes like this: byte of 128, short of 32,768, etc. Okay, and this value will be recycled value. Okay, and this value is recycled value from negative side or positive side. It will be either recycled from negative side or positive side, out of range values. So that is how we are supposed to work with integer data types: byte, short, int, long, their sizes and range, and they are stored in Java program using different variables. Thank you for watching this video. Do like and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.